Are you sick of mud getting stuck in between the tire and the front fender on your TW? Check this out. Rocky Mountain solved the problem. This is the install of their Tusk High Fender Kit for the TW200. Very first thing you're going to do is disconnect these bolts right here on the forks. These are a 10mm. Now, some of the older bikes have the brake lines connecting to the fender here. That's what that little plug is for. And some of them even have the brake line connecting right here. So these 4 bolts for your lower triples are going to come out and be completely removed. So you won't have to be reusing those unless, well, you won't be reusing those. So if the keeper is there for the brake line or for even the speedo cable, you're going to want to disconnect those. With the newer models, we're going to disconnect these 4 bolts, or just remove these 4 bolts right here for the front fender. This is just a 10mm, and this upper nut is welded to the fender bracket, so you don't need to have anything hold that up on there.
You just you're raising
so raise it, yeah, it brings it up here. On that one, oh, but it's just a spacer. This one brings it up to here. So you get the 4 bolts out, lift that up. There you go. Front fender is removed. Alrighty, now using a Phillips screwdriver and an 8mm, we are going to remove these 4 bolts that are holding the stock fender together on the fender bracket, and we're going to keep them because we're going to be reusing them, so hang on to them. Okay, then pull your fender off like this, and you will not be reusing this bracket, so you don't need to hang on to it, but I do anyways. Now we're going to mount the high fender bracket to the OEM fender kit. Now if you're going with the, you know, the Acerbis aftermarket fender, you won't be using this, you'll just be using this piece. So see that little curvature there? That's going to be the front, and then this is going to be the front of your orientation. Now to give your tire more clearance, we're going to be taking these bolts up through the bottom and then using these nylocks that are included in the kit here at the top. There you go. Those are all just hand tight right now. So that is a 4mm Allen on the top of there, and a 10mm right there. So we'll get these tightened down. Using the bracket, we're going to go back to our stock hardware, and we are going to reinstall the bracket onto the fender. There we go. That's what it's going to look like on the stock fender. Right, remove your 4 lower triple tree bolts right here. We're going to take our fender and our new mount bracket, and we are going to put them 1 bolt through, and then it says to use the spacer behind it. I'm just going to get these started right here. Now these new bracket, or these new bolts, are a 10mm head. So just so you are aware, give us a little bit of clearance here. Put that one on. And that, you guys, is what this new bracket is going to look like. Now, these are torqued back down to 17 foot-pounds. Alright, grab old reliable here. We're going to torque these, like I said, to 17. You do not have to go crazy on them. There you go. Okay, we've got the high fender kit here on the 2021, and there's just massive amounts of clearance in there, and My wife's not the biggest fan of that one. Now, there's that one, and then you have the Bradley Performance 1-inch kit right here, which is this spacer that gives you some bolts and some spacers for right there. Gives you a little bit of clearance there. Then you have the stock. Okay? So you can see just what kind of difference all three of those really make. But with the Tusk one, you can get the Cherubi's like Supermoto Fender right here. So it'll make it look just a little bit different. And instead of using the stock OEM bracket right there, you'd just get rid of that, and then that one would sit right there. So you'd kind of be looking like that for the front fender, and I don't know, the black kind of matches there. So you can use the OEM fender bracket, or you can go with the aftermarket, a Cherubi's Supermoto Fender that comes on there. So you would just take those bolts off, bolt this onto that right there, and that would be your setup. That's how easy it is to put the Tusk High Fender Kit on your TW200. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments. My wife came out and saw it. She's like, no. So I don't know if we'll be keeping this one on there, but it's really easy, really simple, quick to do. And if you are sick of mud getting stuck in between the tire and the fender, this might be the way to go. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will put the link in the description. It is an affiliate link. It does help me out a little bit to make more videos like this. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and I greatly appreciate it. So we will see you in the next one. If you haven't seen some of the other videos, check out the libraries that are in there. There's a bunch of stuff on the TW200. I'm Matt, this is Mob Street, and thanks for watching.